The Montreal housing market is heating up. Find out how it will impact you. According to the latest statistics, Montreal real estate prices have continued to rise in Q3, and it's essential to understand what's driving this trend. Welcome to our Montreal real estate market update, where we'll focus on the current quarter's numbers and what they mean for buyers, sellers, and investors. My name is Aguinaga. I'm a real estate broker in Montreal with 16 years of experience. I've been following the Montreal real estate market since I was 18 years old, and I've been involved in real estate ever since as a broker and a buyer. So after 16 years of breathing real estate every single day, I can confidently say that I'm prepared to break down this information for you. The Montreal real estate market is seeing a lot of activity right now. It's been exciting to see following the quieter 2023 that we experienced. When looking at total residential sales for Q3 2024, we saw an increase of 13% when compared to the same quarter last year. This means that we just saw back-to-back double-digit increases in sales. Similar to last quarter, the total number of listings is up 17% compared to last year. This confirms the added activity and highlights the sellers are ready to sell. I'm expecting to see more of this as we approach the end of the year. Our team has sold 30% more listings than we did last year, and we're meeting with new sellers weekly to take new properties to market. In the Montreal Metropolitan area, we saw an increase in median pricing across the board when comparing Q3 2024 to Q3 2023. Homes saw an increase of 6% with a median price of $590,000. Condos were up 4% at a median price of $410,000. And finally, multiplexes were up 6% at a median price of $771,000. We're still seeing a seller's market for all three property categories. We've seen a slight uptick in multiple offer situations, but not enough to be concerned quite yet. On the Island of Montreal, we saw prices climbing steadily when comparing Q3 2024 to Q3 2023. Single-family homes are up 1% with a median price of $750,000. Condos are up 2% with a median price of $460,000. And multiplexes are up 6% with a median price of $825,000. With the influx of inventory, we're starting to see days on market tick up. Homes took an average of 65 days, up 6 days. Condos took an average of 67 days, up 5 days, and multiplexes took an average of 80 days, up 9 days. I also wanted to look at prices compared to the previous quarter to see how prices are reacting to the lower interest rates. Interestingly, home prices were up 4%, condos were unchanged, and multiplexes were up a little less than 1%. We're seeing a slow and steady uptick right now. When looking at the type of market that we're in, the Island of Montreal is in a seller's market in all three categories. This has been the case for almost a year now, and I expect this to continue to be the case for the rest of the year. Laval also saw prices continue to rise when comparing Q3 2024 to Q3 2023. Homes increased by 8% with a median price of $584,000. Condos were up 3% with a median price of $399,000. And multiplexes were up 7% with a median price of $815,000. Days on market for Laval were up in 2 categories and down big in 1. Homes took an average of 13 days more to sell at 54 days. Condos were 11 days slower to sell at 63 days. And finally, multiplexes were significantly faster. It took 9 days less with an average of 73 days to sell a multiplex in Laval. The large demand for multiplexes in Laval has now put them in a seller's market, joining the homes and condos that have been in a seller's market for a long time. The South Shore of Montreal saw a pretty significant increase in pricing across the board. Homes increased by 7% with a median price of $582,500. Condos were up 4% with a median price of $379,950. And multiplexes were up 8% with a median price of $670,000. Days on market for the South Shore followed the same trend as Laval. Homes took an average of 55 days, up 10 days. Condos took 50 days, up 2 days, and multiplexes took 65 days, down 7 days. Just like Montreal and Laval, the South Shore is in a seller's market in all three categories. Now you have all the data, but so what? The data suggests that the Montreal real estate market is indeed heating up and prices have started to increase, driven by factors such as lower interest rates, higher consumer confidence, and decreased inflation. As we move forward, it's essential to keep a close eye on these trends and adjust our strategies accordingly. The significant number of listings hitting the market are giving buyers more choices and increasing the time it takes to sell a property. I'm pretty pleased with our team's average days on market. At the time of filming this, we're at an average of 30 days, which is almost half of the industry average. Let me know if you're looking for similar results. I expect prices to continue to climb through to the end of the year, and the upcoming rate cuts are likely going to add more fuel to the fire. It's looking like the next 18 months are going to be very exciting. We've been meeting with lots of new buyers and sellers ready to make a move. Whether you're a buyer or a seller, book a call with me to discuss your real estate plans. Remember, if you fail to plan, you are planning to fail. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to share your thoughts on the Montreal real estate market in the comments section below. If you want to stay ahead of the curve and get the latest market updates, be sure to subscribe to my channel.